Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I'm going to rant about two more things I don't like about the upcoming Lexus GX550, as well as I'm going to rave about one thing that I am super excited about, the Lexus GX550. Disclaimer, this is all for fun. I'm a Lexus Toyota fanboy. I love it. But let's jump right into it. The new Lexus GX550 is going to omit, at least on the Overtrail edition, the wooden steering wheel that's been a staple of the Lexus GX460. So that wonderful, I don't know what type of wood they use in this GX, but it's whatever they put in it is phenomenal. It makes you feel so much more in command. I can't put words to it. It just has a regal feel about it. And it's one of those first things you notice when you get into the Lexus, because your hands obviously go right for the steering wheel, and you're always in contact with this thing when you're steering and driving. And this hardwood steering wheel that's on the GX460 is not going to be on the GX550. Instead, you're going to get the standard Toyota, leather wrapped wheel, which is great, don't get me wrong. But I think Lexus has been known for decades now that that feeling of that hardwood steering wheel that they put on their luxury vehicles, and deleting that from the GX550, I think, is going to take away from that quote Lexus or quote GX experience, that premium feel, which again, it's a little small thing and it's a little subjective thing, but I think most would agree that that wooden steering wheel simply feels awesome. So why in the world you delete that on a vehicle that's going to probably cost 75 grand is beyond me. All right, the second thing is a little crazy and silly, but I'm going to say it anyway, which is Lexus chickened out with the name. They should have called the Lexus GX550 the Lexus GX340, because the GX460 and the GX470, its predecessors, are nicknamed, the number part is nicknamed after the displacement of their respective V8 engines. So on this Lexus GX550, Lexus chickened out because they thought us dumb Americans couldn't figure out that if they called it the Lexus GX340, which is what it should be called, the Lexus GX340, I guess they figured dumb Americans wouldn't get it and think it was a downgrade and la la la. So they had to play this kind of this silly numbers game by giving it higher numbers than the 460 and the 470. So dumb Americans would think that it's newer and better. Frankly, I think that's a tad bit insulting, but I can understand the marketing behind it. So in Lexus's defense, again, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place, because and I know and everybody knows that if they call this thing the Lexus GX340, people are going to go, oh, that's a smaller number than 460 or 500 or 200. So it's this whole game with numbers. I get it. But it would have been cool if Lexus called it the Lexus GX340. I know, this is nonsense, but again, like I said, we're just having fun. All right, those are my two rants, silly rants. Now let's talk about a rave, and the thing I'm most excited about the Lexus GX550 is they're bringing back the cool box. Yes. Now, people in the world market, or even up in Canada, have had the cool box. They're bringing it back for the US Lexus GX550, and if you didn't know, the center console in this GX460 is absolutely massive. You could put whatever you want in there, because it was originally designed with a cool box, and Toyota's had this on multiple Land Cruisers, GXs, Land Cruiser Prados for a few years now, but they never brought it to the US. And the reason why this is so exciting is because when you off-road out here or anywhere, it's nice to have a cold drink. Furthermore, if you're not off-roading and you're just going about your business, how cool is it to have a refrigerated compartment in your GX? Note, this is not simply some fan or some gimmick that kind of keeps it cool. It actually routes cold air from the evaporator core into the cool box area. So it's not just a fan cool. There's actually, from the refrigerator AC system. So that's what I'm trying to babble here. It's a real refrigerated box, and you can keep whatever you want cool in there. And I'm coming from an off-road perspective. When you're out on the hot trails in the desert here, nothing could be more tantalizing and refreshing than to go into your center console and have a cool, ready to go beverage of your choice ready to go right out of the box. So it's absolutely phenomenal that Lexus is going to bring that back on the 550. Now you might think that's a stupid, silly, marginal thing, but that's part of the Land Cruiser / GX experiences. All these little features, little creature comforts add up to this amazing experience on and off road. Why Lexus omitted that, they sent it up to Canada for some reason, and I know it gets hot in Canada, but I think the United States has like 20 more deserts than Canada might have, so I'm glad they got that, and finally you'll be able to off-road with a frosty beverage off-road in your GX550. So that's it. Again, remember, just having fun here with the new Lexus GX550, and it's going to be a hit either way. If you found this video helpful, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you, and have a great, great day.